it's Grandma Moore. It's Wednesday morning. I've already done a couple of orders this morning. One for $6.50 with DoorDash, and one for like $14 for Uber. DoorDash has been horrible. They're sending terrible orders. I'm already down to 41% acceptance rate. So it's very busy, but they're $2 and $3, or one order wasn't too awful, but the road it was going to, I wasn't sure about. So I went ahead and declined that one just because I wasn't sure what to expect on that particular type of road. So thank you all for the well wishes for my husband. He's home today with the heating pad on, so he's happy, and hopefully get rested up and be back to normal tomorrow. So, well, come along. Let's see if I can make this acceptance rate any worse. Well, I went ahead and ended my dash, and I hated to give up my schedule like that, but I just felt like it was so insulting. So it might just be a Uber day today. I made $6.50 with DoorDash in an hour and 10 minutes. So I took this not so good order with Uber, but I'm just thinking I'd rather do that than $2 and $3 with DoorDash. That's insulting. So I'll see. You know, I don't know what's going to happen now that I gave up my schedule with DoorDash. And so it's a little scary. All right, while I'm waiting for more bad orders to come through, I thought we would talk about the devotion real quick. It's about giving. And I really like the last paragraph of this particular devotion. It says, remember the Lord continuously blessing us with salvation, comfort, encouragement, and countless other things. We should give back, not out of obligation, but with a heart of gratitude and joy. And then it talks about 2 Corinthians 9:7. And it says, each one must do just as he has purposed in his heart, not grudgingly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. And I really liked that. You know, I'm not able to give away money or things like that, but I could give my heart, my soul, elbow grease, you know, share the word. So I think we all have different talents, and we can give in so many different ways. It doesn't have to be money. It does talk about money in this particular devotion, and it talks about your different talents. So as I'm reading this, I was trying to think, okay, what can I give? And, you know, I think encouragement, positivity, just share my life stories and my testimony. It could touch somebody, and that's a blessing. That's giving. And it's hard to give yourself to somebody sometimes, you know, or put yourself out there to tell your story, but if it helps somebody, it's so well worth it. And I know a lot of you have shared different things in the comments, and it's such a blessing, you know, being in a community and being able to share each other's stories and encouragement. So everybody seems to give back on this channel, and I really like that. Anyway, I've just thought it was a really good devotion this morning.
Like and subscribe!
Well, I took the $6 order for 7 miles on Uber, but the actual restaurant is most of those miles. It's going to the one business I always seem to go to. So nothing's going on in DoorDash. Can't log back in. Don't know if I want to. And trying to figure out a plan to at least get silver back so I can start getting decent orders again. Talked to another dasher, and they said it definitely makes a difference. What tier you are is why I'm getting such bad orders. And there are a lot of dashers out today. I wasn't expecting that since it's like 8 degrees outside. But I guess everybody's got tired of just sitting in the house. All right, after I dropped that off, DoorDash was busy, and I thought, what the heck, I'm going to turn it on. and it gave me a $28 order for 37 items at Myers. And it's only like 6 miles, two different orders. So I went ahead and took it. So I'm thinking maybe it'll save me a little bit on mileage. It shouldn't take me too awful long to do it. And so for the small order, they were out of most of everything. So no whole milk, half gallons. Um, there's still no bunny bread. This is a different Myers, and they don't have any bunny bread either. So there's a few other things I can't remember off the top of my head. So I don't know if it's because of the snow and the trucks can't get out, if something else is going on, but definitely makes you think, what do I need to stock up on? Uh, the the other person wanted a certain kind of hamburger. They're out of that. So just keep that in mind when you go to the grocery. I was kind of shocked. She had a nice clean sidewalk. It's the first one. Yay. I even texted her and said, thank you so much for having a clean sidewalk. Hope she doesn't take that negatively. It was a very positive thing. It was I just felt like going, hooray, somebody understands. So that was pretty awesome. This next order is going to take like 15 minutes to get there. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. And it's to a hotel, so hopefully everything will be clean there too. So 2 for 2 won't be bad. Having a clean walking area. Okay, even though this parking lot's a hotel, is pure ice. It is for homeless people, I get that. But then I feel really bad. It was a really old lady and she needed her bread. But I tried to text her. She said she tried to call me. I don't know. So she tipped well. I feel so bad she didn't get her. That's the main thing she wanted was her bread, but there wasn't anybody bread. Usually I call and I didn't because I didn't know. And usually they'll respond back in the text. So lesson learned. I feel bad. So after I dropped that off, my shift for DoorDash was over. It shows it's very busy, so I went ahead and logged back into it until noon. It's 11:30 now. And it says 2 to 8 minutes, so I went ahead and turned on Uber as well. I don't know. We'll see. Believe it or not, I started at 8:30, so that's 3 hours. I'm over $60, so between doing the two apps, I'm still at 20 an hour. I've gone 50 miles, so a little higher than I like, but my miles are still less than my money, so that's awesome. I don't know, just trying to figure out the best place to go now. That's always seems to be hard. It's like, do I go here or there? Which hotspot should I go to today? Which one's better? But it's a guess for the most part. All right, DoorDash sent a stacked order for $9.50, but the restaurants are next door to each other. Trying to get it's Burger King and Fazoli's. Trying to get here. The snow pile is so high I couldn't see if anybody was coming in the other lane. It's crazy. The customer texted and said, thank you so much for taking my order. Be safe. I just think that goes a long way. Like about the devotion, talking about giving. Just a little thank you is a gift. Normally I'd have walked across the street to pick up this order, but it is a sheet of ice beside Fazoli's. I'm driving on ice now. So I went ahead and drove over I'd rather be in my car than on my feet. So that was a very nice customer. Yes, it was a little icy. The parking lot was not to her sidewalk or anything. And, she had texted me and said thank you and be careful. And she just added a $2 tip. So it's nice to have a nice customer that appreciates you and just treats you like a regular person. Then this one is 11 minutes away to drop off the Fazoli's. and it needs a pen. So the groceries yesterday had to have a pen, and then today this food has to have a pen. So maybe that's going to become a more frequent, um, oh, more frequent instances on DoorDash. I know it's pretty frequent on Uber, so to keep my eye out for that. All right, they sent me a $10 order for like 9 items going 6 miles from my ears, all junk food. So I went ahead and took that. I hesitated because I'm not sure where that road is. I kind of know. So keeping my fingers crossed, it's a good road. That lady I just delivered to at the paint store just added $1 tip. So both of them added a tip on that stacked order. So it ended up being like $12.50, I think, for that stacked order. I was chatting with her because she has my daughter's name, and we were just talking about the name. It's Sarah, with or without an H, and just laughing about it. And so that was kind of cool. Added $3 altogether. That makes your day. I know $3 isn't a lot, but it's just the whole idea, that maybe I did something that made them happy, or it was the point that they did it. So even if it's not a lot of money, it's just makes you feel good that they thought you went an extra mile or something. Well, they added another order for $7. It's just going right up the road just for 3 items. So up to $17.50. That'll be nice. Well, daggone it. This order is going up the hill that I so hard try not to take during all this snow. It's only for $10 too. It looks like it's pretty close to the expressway, but yikes. They do not clean it. So as long as I can stay on the expressway, it'll be fine. I could go up one of those crazy hills, but not with this snow and ice. The roads are pretty clear. You just have a little bit here or there, but I haven't been up that way since all this happened. So I thought it was going to be closer to the river, the way the map looked. So you win some and you lose some. So definitely will be videotaping. I think it'll be pretty footage though. I am really scared to go around all these hills and everything. So I just prayed, and I am leaning on my verse of the year, Mark 4:40. Why are you afraid? You still have no faith. So trying to build my courage to go around all these hills. Watch, it'll be all clean. But I have done this one winter, and it was bad whenever everything in town was good. So that's why I'm so nervous. Well, it was better than expected. Having a little trouble getting on this driveway. But that far away, that's scary. No, it wasn't scary, but a little bit. And I was scared. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. Tip $2. It's like, really? All right, I did something I normally don't do. I accepted an order to go to Louisville. It's downtown, $28. It's only 1:30, so I should be able to get it and get it back across before rush hour traffic. But for $28 for 6 miles, I couldn't hardly refuse. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I haven't. Well, of course, it was too good to be true. The order was already picked up by somebody. I did get a $3 compensation. I was really only a couple blocks away, so not that bad. It is kind of sad that they don't give you half pay or something. But they did explain to me that it's a Uber Direct versus Uber Eats, and I didn't know anything about that. I don't know if you do. So Uber Direct is when a person orders directly from the store app or orders from the store, and then the store sends it out for delivery. They could have sent it out, maybe he said they could have sent it out to a couple of different apps like Uber and DoorDash or something, and then whoever picked it up first gets it. So that was interesting. I didn't know anything about it. It was nice that he explained that to me. He said, as a driver, we would not know if it's a Uber Eats order or if it's a Uber Direct. So something new I learned. So I always like to learn new things. And I guess that's why sometimes there is an issue, because the restaurant sends it out to the different apps, and whichever app picks it up first is who gets it. So something new. You know, I was just thinking, as I'm driving, the sun is shining, it's pretty, the snow is mostly pretty except where they plowed it. And I was just thinking how blessed we are that we're able to drive, we're able to see and walk. And I don't know, just sometimes you can really get really pulled down because this can be negative. You know, earlier I had that order that they only took $2, or there's a scary driveway or whatever. But all in all, I just feel so blessed that, you know, I can walk, I can see, I can hear, I can touch, so I can eat. I don't know, you know, just being able to do those everyday things that we take for granted. Sometimes we just have to stop and say thank you, and oh my goodness, you know, I don't have those obstacles. And then how we can help people, you know, like talking about our devotion giving, how we can help people that don't have all those things. I don't know, it just put a smile on my face, just being blessed that I can do this and be able to hold my own. So thought I'd share that with you. Well, it's almost 3 o'clock. I've made over $100, so I'm happy about that. I went ahead and took this order from Uber for $4.50, going 4.5 miles. I was right here at the restaurant. So I'm thinking I'm going to head towards home, and if I get any orders, I'll get them. But I really do like working like 8:30 to 3:30. 8:30 to 3:30. My issue is tomorrow I'm not scheduled until 10:30. So I thought about staying out later today and then working later tomorrow, but I really like the mornings. So I think I'm going to go ahead and come out early in the morning and either hopefully get on DoorDash or just do Uber. Because I'm thinking I'm going to stick, you know, time management's kind of an issue for me. So I'm liking this time, 8:30 to 3:30, that's 7 hours. Gives me time to cook dinner, do my video, have some downtime, and then get ready to start again the next day. So I think that's what I'm going to do. See if I get anything on my way home. Well, I was kind of upset that this is going to take me 15 minutes to get it delivered, and it was a small amount. I'm not going to videotape where I'm delivering it because it's for women that have been abused, and, you know, they have their children there and stuff. Well, I decided to end my dash and Uber and everything. It's 3:22. While I was at that last order a second ago, I looked over and it looks like my tire's low. So I don't know if I'm going to air it up here in town or wait till I get home and use the air compressor. So that was my final decision. Like, I couldn't decide if I wanted to stay out or not. So that is now makes me quit. So good to have that decision made, I guess. Out 7 hours, I made around $112, went about 105 miles. So not a great day, but not necessarily horrible either. So it is what it is, right? I'm at 43% acceptance rate with DoorDash, and I think like 15% acceptance rate with Uber. So I'm doing good on acceptance rates. Hopefully I could get that up. You know, I'm thinking Friday will be a great day. Usually Fridays are a good money-making day. And I'm hoping to make up a lot then. It's supposed to be warm, and it's going to start raining in the evening. I probably won't be working when it's raining, but then the ice will be melting a lot. So that'll be good and clear everything up for next week. So, oh, I thought I had turned it off and I had forgotten. Yikes. Okay. Better turn that off. I thought I had. Anyway, so I just wanted to say, you know, as you go through your day or think about your devotions, how do you give? You know, that's kind of what was about today. And I don't know, I think that we give in so many different ways. If it's just a helping hand or a smile or a positive reinforcement, there are so many different ways. I know all of you all give me such great gift with all your comments and really encouraging me and lifting me up. So I know all of you all are very giving and joyful, and it's from your heart, and I think that's pretty awesome. So I don't know, so much going on in the world. You just want to be that fresh breath of air for somebody, you know, turn on a positive spin on things. So alrighty, well, I think my day is done. Time to cook dinner and do all those things, and do it with a smile, right? Maybe. All right, I hope you all have a great, profitable, warm, happy day. Stay happy. God bless you. Well, my tire was low. That was bad. So you got to see it. Now I'm trying to figure it all out. But again, I'm blessed that I had the necessary tools in my trunk. My husband always makes sure I have everything I need. And I have the knowledge to know how to air my tire, even though I got frustrated when I went to unscrew it. So luckily I was prepared and had the resources. I am totally, my hands are a greasy mess. So I guess my video ended after my, whatever they call it, the end thing. So intro, no, I don't know what they call it. So anyway, there you go. All right, I made it home. I'm gonna go check the tire. Keep your fingers crossed.